we're hungry and I'm about to cook dinner. So I figured I would take you along, and we're gonna have some chicken, sausage, and pasta.
We can do it. 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 We can do it.
So I found these hot Italian turkey sausage by Genio on sale for 25% off. So I think that made the price somewhere about $3.50 for 4 of them. So I'm gonna cook those in the pan. So I have the sausage on, and I'm waiting for the water to boil for the pasta. So I've got everything going. I've got the noodles in, they're almost done. I've got the sauce. It's just when you cook turkey, it's just a different ball game. It doesn't have the same level of fat in it also as does like if you're cooking like with a pork Italian sausage, or if you're using beef sausage. So it just becomes a different ball game. And now what I'm gonna do is just put the sausage into the sauce so it can absorb everything. I have some kale and baby spinach. Always good to get your greens in there a little bit. It's kind of like if you add, I'm sure you've tasted pastas with spinach before, but I look at it like if you add broccoli or something like that to it. I just don't have any broccoli right now, so I'm adding a bit of the kale and spinach mix. I'm gonna rinse it off first, and then I'm just gonna add a bit of that. Some people like their pasta with the sauce over the pasta, and then some people like it mixed in. Heit happens to like his mixed in, so that's how I'm gonna make it. It's looking like I may not have enough of the sauce that I have here, so I'm gonna add a little bit of milk, or preferably you'd add heavy whipping cream, but I have milk, so that's what I'm gonna add. Even though the spinach on the package says that it's triple washed and ready to use, I've learned the hard way to make sure that you always wash it. I mean, in the back of my mind, sometimes I would wash it and then sometimes I wouldn't. But wouldn't you know it, one of the times that I didn't wash it, and this was like about a month ago, I didn't wash it and I got ready because I'm like, it's already ready to use, no big deal. So I got ready to use it, and then I kid you not, I had everything on tongs to, you know, put it into my dish, and there was actually a bug on it, a live bug. It was an earwig. That sucker was alive and about to be in my food, and I was just not happy, and I was completely grossed out. It happened to be not in one of these kind of containers, but in a bag of spinach that, you know, claimed to be triple washed. So I wasn't really happy, and in fact, it's really hard for me to use the bag spinach since then. It's just one of those things
now she can't get over
where
it.
I feel like it could just happen again. But anyway, just be sure to wash it. And of course, you know, I was telling my mama about this, and she said, girl, you know you should have been washing that spinach anyway. But hey, that's what happened to me, so I don't want it to happen to you, so watch the spinach. So the sauce has had a chance to cook down, and what I'm gonna do now is add a little bit of seasoning. The first thing I'm adding is Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. That can... there, it's actually a salt alternative one, so this isn't the regular one, it's salt free. We are really trying to reduce our salt intake, so this is one way to do that. And I know it looks like a lot, but when you're using salt free, guess what, it takes a lot to, you know, to really season. This is also the new Tony Chachere's no salt seasoning blend. And so the difference between these two, this kind of is supposed to be like the regular seasoning salt type of seasoning, and then this one is more of a brown sugar base, and it doesn't have that. It has 1 gram of carbs, so it's not like it's gonna, you know, run your blood sugar up or something if you use this. But it's a no salt blend that is sugar based. So I'm gonna add some of this. So you need to make sure your sauce is seasoned enough. Then this is just some good old black pepper. We like our food kind of spicy. You can never go wrong with the black pepper. And then garlic powder, because everything's better with a little bit of garlic. Oh, and another thing to be aware of is when you're adding sausage or whatever meat, if it's already seasoned meat like Italian sausage or something, then that also is seasoned too, and it has salt. So if you are a person who is watching your salt intake, you want to be sure that you take into account the salt that's in whatever the meat that you're using. Okay, so I have my strained noodles and they're ready to go in. So because I didn't really measure how many noodles, that happens sometimes. Anyway, so you saw the noodles kind of congealed. I rinsed them, but they still kind of stuck together a little bit. No big deal. Okay, it's cooked down for a while. You can see it's starting to look like one actual dish. It's just about done. I just like to turn off the heat, cover it, and let it stand for a couple minutes. That'll let the sauce thicken up and give me enough time to get some dishes so that I can serve it. So I just got finished with everything. I have the lid on and the food is done. I have our 2 bowls. He always gotta smell everything.
Laissez-manger. Bon appétit.
I don't speak French, but I think that means we about to eat.
I'm hungry, it's time for dinner. I'm hungry, it's time for dinner.
Y'all, I just looked outside and we were about to eat and then I noticed the storm clouds. Let me show you. This is what it looks like through our window. You probably can't see it that good, but I'm gonna go outside so y'all can see. It's warm out here like in the 80s, but the clouds look like something is about to happen, but they're worse in the front. Maybe I should go in the front. Here. Oh man, it's like I can see it so much better. Maybe off in the distance you can see it. Look at those clouds. Look like it's about to rain. It already rained here earlier, but yeah, that's what the blue sky looks like. So you can see it's way different. Clouds over there too. So we'll talk to you guys later.
Take a seat, enjoy the show. It's Heit and Cheri, kinfolk. Take a seat, enjoy the show. It's Heit and Cheri, kinfolk. Take a seat, enjoy the show. It's Heit and Cheri, kinfolk. Take a seat, enjoy the show. It's Heit and Cheri, kinfolk. Take a seat, enjoy the show. It's Heit and Cheri, kinfolk.